Hey everyone, today we started work on modeling percents. We watched this Math Antics video and we took notes about 3 things that were important about modeling percent. The goal is today that you learn how to convert fractions, decimals, and percents, just 3 different ways to show the same value. So let's get started. All right, first of all, what I want you to know about the word percent is that percent means per 100. Okay, that means out of 100. Percent is per 100. Percent is a part to whole ratio where the whole is always 100. And what they're talking about there is when we can make a ratio with any number over 100, and this number up here would be the regular percent. So in this part, they gave us a number to shade out of this hundreds chart, and we're going to go ahead and shade 50 on this first one. So I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to shade that in. And we're also going to shade this one 35, so 5, 10, 20, 30. Got that, and then 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This last one is 10. All right, so that is the percent being modeled using a hundreds grid. Go out a little bit. All right, so using the number 50 out of 100 being shaded, we're going to write that as a percent. So that would be 50%. And then we're going to write it as a fraction, part over whole. So the part that's shaded is 50 out of the whole, which is 100. Same thing over here. What is the percent that's shaded? And we're going to write it part over whole. And you can do that last one if you want there. Same idea. All right, down here, use the percent model to answer the question below. What percent of the squares are shaded? Well, we're going to count 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 25% of those squares are shaded. What's the ratio of the white squares to the total squares? Well, if 25 out of 100 are shaded, that would leave 75 out of 100 that are still white. How are percent and ratio related? I just need you to know that they both compare part to whole. Part to whole. That's all. All right, so that's it for the first page, and on the back, all right, so this time they gave us 70%. We're going to write it like a fraction, and then we're also going to write it like a decimal. So 70% as a fraction is 70 over 100, and then to write it as a decimal, we would just write 70 hundredths, which means it ends in the hundredths place. Same here. 16%, we're going to write 16 over 100, which means we have 16 hundredths. I'm going to write it just like I say it. So 16 in the hundredths place. Okay, that's the hundredths place. Now notice that since all of our percents only have 2 numbers, that means all of our decimals are just going to look like money, like 28 cents or 70 cents. So this one, 28 hundredths. And this last one, 62 over 100 is the same as 62 hundredths. All right, this part kind of did independently. And what it is the same value showed 4 ways. In the one on the left here, they did the shading of the hundreds chart for us. In the middle, they gave us the percent, and we have to do the rest. And this last one, they gave us the fraction, and we have to do the rest of that one. So let's start at this one right here first. Percent, how many are shaded in out of 100? 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 25%, also known as 25 out of 100. So the decimal for that is 25 hundredths. Make this a little bigger. All right, this next one says it's going to be 85%. So 85 per 100. I'm going to shade in 85, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I modeled it on my hundreds grid. It's written as 85%. I'm going to write it as 85 over 100, part over whole, and as a decimal, 85 hundredths. All right. Our last one here, 40 over 100, that'll be 40 hundredths, also known as 4/10 though. And as a percent, 40%. And here we would have 4 rows or 4 columns shaded in to represent 40. Okay. Down here, number 4. At Rosemont Middle School, 55% of the student body purchases their lunch at school. Write that as a ratio of part to whole. Oh, I'm still on. I still have the highlighter on. Okay, so write that as relationship of ratio of part to whole. Well, 55% means 55 out of 100, and I could write my ratio like a fraction, or I could write it like this. It means the same thing. Oops, 100. What percent represents the student body who brings their lunch? Well, this top one here is students who purchase lunch. Brings their lunch would be the remaining students, so 100 minus 55 would leave 45. And they said they wanted that as a percent. So 45% of the students bring their lunch. How are both of these percents related to the whole? They both compare part to whole. Compare part to whole. And that is today's lesson. If I was going to write a summary of today's lesson, I would probably write that values can be shown in 3 equivalent ways. We can write them as fractions, percents, and decimals. Okay, thanks guys. See you next time.